Morning. Welcome to Mornings with Michael for information and educational purposes only. We start out with crypto, where we mainly start out every day. It looks like we got a breakout here, breakout to higher levels. It's up close to $1,500 today. It's been mired in this $58,000 to $59,000 level. Kind of broke out here, pulled back, came down back to 59,000. And it has been trading higher. So that is it on Bitcoin. Our word of the day is Tantivy. Tantivy, a rapid gallop or ride. The horse's Tantivy was as fast as thunder. Let's take a look at our heat map. NVIDIA was up 0.33%, now it's up 1.5%. Meta is up 1.62%. Looks like the market is building some growth here. The energy was up earlier and it is pulling back now. Utilities and basic materials, restaurants are moving up. Our stock of the day was Target. Our ETF of the day was home builders. And our IPO of the day is our IPO of the day. I have forgotten what our IPO of the day is, but we'll cover all that in a little bit. Let us go over to our menu here. Dollar continues to fall. So you would think silver and gold would be continuing to go up. Looks like we got a double bottom formation on silver. It's clear the middle of the W, so it is now bullishly moving up. Gold, it's pulling back a little bit. Look at the minings and metals. ETF is bouncing. Look at the uranium play. It's trying to recover. And Denison Mines is mired in a slump. Let's go look at the 10-year bond yields. Wow, it just keeps sliding down. It is now at 3.77% interest after being up as much as 4.7 right over here. Let's look at our 10-year. It's fallen 0.6% down to 2.95. Take a look at the buying in the bonds. Looks like it's getting close to breaking out, getting back to fully valued. That'd be at 100. The VIX did bounce this morning. It's at its lows. It's up 2%. In the S&P 500 did sell off initially, but they are bouncing. It's up 0.36%. The equal weight in the S&P is rising 0.69%. The NASDAQ is up slightly, 0.43%. The equal weight in the NASDAQ is up 0.67%. It's beating the NASDAQ right at the moment. The IWM is rising slightly, up 1%. And the Dow Jones is up 0.13%. Our IPO of the day was BBB Foods, up 2.5%. And our other IPO of the day is Tempest. It just keeps rocking, up 19% today. I'm really sorry I sold it yesterday, but that's how cookie crumbles. And let us go to see what is moving up 10%. Keysight Technologies gapped up. It's up 13% on 400% increase in volume, even though their earnings fell 28% year over year quarter. Procept Biorobotics rises 31%. Highest volume in the base. Earnings back over here were up 11%. So they must have gotten some sort of approval. And Target is their stock of the day, up 12%. And almost 1,000% volume increase. So that is a story there. Yeah, Target has been in a long downturn. We did add some things just testing. Added Birkenstock. We saw on, kind of try to break out and pull back. Guess we like Birkenstock a little bit better. We added GE. See if it can move on this breakout. BitX is performing pretty well right here. As we, why it's not coming up. Here's BitX. Is up slightly, up 4% for the day. Just bringing up my little handy handheld. GEV is off a little bit today, but we really like this tight formation right here, right before the pivot. We'll see how that does. We added ACGL, which was breaking out today. It's like a double bottom base. It is cleared. We went over Berkshire, OS, OneStream. We brought right here. It's up 0.68%. Got into bow. Really broke out today. Strong volume from this little bit of a consolidation, up a little over 5%. NVIDIA is up slightly today, up a little over 1%. We added to App today. App broke out of this little consolidation right here. It's looking to see if it can get up into the pivot. If it goes up tomorrow, we may add some more. We added to LABU, Triple Hedge Biotech, as it broke out of this little shelf here, up 2.72%. And here is Kava, Mediterranean. Had a slight pullback yesterday, and it's getting back above $100. Looks like it's breaking out as it clears all of this area here. So that looks good. Take a look around at the FangU. I'm sorry I closed this one yesterday as well, but I just wanted to keep a tight stop. We may go back in there. We'll just continue to watch it. We'll take a look at Apple is off a little bit. Amazon is up a little bit today on the Target news. Microsoft, pretty flat. Tesla is up slightly. Looked at NVIDIA, Google, off a little bit. Meta, So it looks like it's bouncing and looks like it's getting ready to break out right over here. It's got a little bit more to go. Eli Lilly is bouncing, had a sell-off earlier, and now it is bouncing back. Take a look at our subsectors in the S&P 500. Financials are pulling back a little bit. This has been the strongest ETF for the year, which has Google, has AT&T, and it has Meta in it. It's up 0.39%. Real estate is bouncing off of the 10-day moving average, up 0.43%. Utilities, they're moving up after a little bit of a pullback yesterday. Biotech, clearing that shelf there that we saw in LabVIEW. And IBB is kind of broken out of the pivot area. Infrastructure is moving up 1.23%. Semiconductors are up slightly, up 1% today. Airlines kind of flat under the 20-day. Insurance is up 0.59%. Building materials is clearing, looks like a shelf here as well. Here was our home builder ETF of the day. Toll Brothers had a pretty good move on their earnings, even though it is down 3%. Here is the consumer sector. Consumer staples, gaps up today. That's on the Target news. Here's healthcare. And that'll kind of wrap it up for our show today. This is Mornings with Michael for information and educational purposes only. You can follow along with some of the trades we do if you wish, if it meets your due diligence. Feel free to reach out to us if you have any questions. We appreciate your time, and we are trying to help you make your money work harder than you do. In the meantime, have a great rest of the week and a great day, and we'll catch you tomorrow.